Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the new Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to our Let's Learn series in Stationeers. Almost said a farm from scratch. That's a video I got to record later. Today, right now, we're in Stationeers, and I'm starting to understand this game a little bit more. I went and did some research about how we do water and everything, and it turns out I actually got it wrong in my off-camera world, but hey, it is what it is, right? Anyway, I hope you're all having a safe, wonderful, and successful week this week. If you are starting school this week, I wish you luck, the best of luck, and the best of success for a successful school year. And I hope it is safe for you as well. I remember what going back to school was like. It was fun when I was a kid. It got a little annoying when I got into high school. I can remember those days. Starting real early in the morning. That being said, I hope you have a safe, successful, and wonderful week this week. If you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning member, welcome back to you as well. It's great to have you all here with me today and for this wonderful video. And I appreciate all the comments, feedback, suggestions, and all that you guys give. It actually helps me learn, and it helps me see some things as well. That being said, I did some thinking about it off camera. I talked to a few friends who have played Stationeers and have run into similar problems that we're running into right now with power and things like that. And they said one of the things that they went and watched last week's video and saw my frustration, and they did tell me that by starting over, it actually fixed the problem. They did tell me I was doing it right. They think it might be the coal plant, and that could be. I don't know. So they told me their advice to me was to start a new world, start the world over, and start again and go from there. They also noticed that where we're playing on easy mode, they did say the power is a little bit tricky. The power is different. Power usage is different on the easy mode as compared to the normal mode. So they said that may be what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll take their advice. It won't take us long to get back to where we were. We'll start a new world. We'll restart the world, our on-camera world, and we'll try to get there. And we'll hopefully get water built quick. So let's go ahead and grab our coffee, our donuts, our bagels, our Egg McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, and all that good stuff. Our favorite breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack from our favorite local mom-and-pop coffee shop. And let's get cracking. Okay, we're going to do this. I like Mars. They told me to stay on Mars because that is easy. All right. Okay, cool. So we're in easy mode, which is the mode I like. Mars on camera. Mars on camera. Let's Learn series. And we shall overwrite. Alright, we'll start it over. Alright, it did put us in the same area. actually might have put us in a better area. Alright, so we'll grab... Huh, a hole with coal. Well, that's going to be a problem. Alright, so let's take out... Get a wrench right away. No, they also did say that I can... I also did say I can... let's see. Temperature down. Only problem is I can't see. Okay, so they did say if I turn my temperature down a little bit, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. They said that might actually help. I will find out, I guess. Right, so let's grab our wrench. Come on. Hey there, Mr. Wrench. How are you today? Hey there, Mr. Wrench. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we'll grab our iron frames here. Our handy dandy iron frames, because we can. We know we can. Three, 4, 5. Okay. And they also said to go ahead and build. Don't worry right away about your habitat. It's 3, 4, 5. Because you can survive for a little bit of time without it. Okay. And the more I thought about it, the more actually that made sense. So we'll do that. So let me grab iron sheets. They said as long as you can bolt stuff down, you'd be fine. And I actually do believe that. Alright, so let's... So we'll go ahead and we'll try that approach. build up our base real fast. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll put the Autolathe. Let's put that. Put that there. Arc furnace, let's put that right there. Okay. We know we need cable. Okay. And we need plastic sheets. Move this up here, grab our screwdriver. Okay, our Autolathe is up and running. Alright. Me. Okay, so we need this one next. Okay. Grab our, let's see, solar panel. We'll put this right there. Alright, we're going to need a power kit. Where is that stupid thing? Alright, now they said to put that power kit. This. That there. Do there. Grab my wire cutters. Put those here. Pop that in like that. That in like that. Okay, that means that'll be hooked into our power network. Okay, so now we got that. Now, anyway, so what one of my friends was saying, who was telling me about this, is that he noticed I was going for everything too quickly. And he said, that's not a good idea. So he said, stop doing that. So I'm going to trust him on that. I do, which he's not necessarily wrong. I do have a habit of that. Okay. But he said if I do it, keep it simple, stupid, as he likes to say, then he said I should be okay. Okay. Got power. That's got power. All right. Okay, so we got our basic power setup sorted. All right. Told me not to use the generator unless I really have to. And so I'm going to trust him. Yeah, that might be a big mistake. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, right here. Okay. Alright, so he said what I need to do. Airlock supplies. Grab the beacon. Grab the residential supply packet. Said don't worry about Don't worry about that. Put these down as quickly as you can, then you can at least mount the we won't have to worry about stuff blowing away. Which I believe him. Okay. Some now let's see, can I put okay, so we'll put these two here. Alright, there's those two. And he does seem to be right. We're not really... Our power consumption is not as bad. Okay, daylight is coming. That one on. Okay. And as always, I do appreciate all of the advice y'all give and my friends give me. It does actually help. Okay. Okay. Oh. Did I have... I wonder if I should have moved that.
Power low.
Yeah. Thank you, Tias. Alright, we'll bring... right, now you did say what I want to do is get this stuff down as fast as I can. And I suspect he's probably right. Told me not to worry about... Alright. Alright, so... he now told me to go and get... iron, copper, and gold. Those are the ones you want right away. But he did tell me to not forget my beacon. Which we all know I have a habit of doing. See, tracker, working. Alright. Go grab us some iron, coal, or iron, gold, and... what was it he said? Iron, gold, and copper. And we find copper right here. And he said grab a couple of stacks of each. Which makes sense if I... what's this? Copper. What's this? Iron. And I think he is, I think my friend is right. I do actually have a habit of thinking big and going big too quick. So I do actually think he's probably right. Alright. Now I just need gold. Iron. I see something shiny over here. Gold! Now, the question will be... Let's see. Didn't seem like there was much gold there. Well, bugger. Holes right here, okay. Iron. Gold. Oh, I really don't think there's my gold here. Make sure we don't get lost, huh? Alright, so let's put this up here for now. And my little kitten says good morning to you guys. And let's get this all refined. It has been really nice out. It's not too hot. We had a cold front now move in, and it's going to be nice for the next few days, so I'm happy. Does actually get pretty days go by a little too quick on here, I think. Okay, so let's do that in there. So we'll get, he said, to get our electronics printer and pipe vendor up right away. Those are the next things we need to build. Makes sense. So that's what we'll do. We'll get that all up. Okay. Do the gold next. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. I did turn that on, right? Yeah. Basically, what he said is he said what might be part of the problem is I was trying to overloading the network is basically what he was saying. Like, I shouldn't have the source of power going into one APC controller and then another. He said that probably was what was causing my problem. And, you know, when you think about it, okay, that actually makes a little bit of sense. And it was something I hadn't really thought about. Until he actually mentioned it. So I'm glad he did. So I think that's what our problem is. We'll get ourselves back up and running real fast. It's not going to take us all that much to get to where we were. I don't really think. I mean, we're already up and running. I just got to get the mounts for those three things. Which... I might have the mounts somewhere, actually. Okay, there's the liquid pipe. Pipe utility liquid. Autolathe. Auto seeds. Why that happened? I'm gonna put... No, yeah, I don't have my... Don't have my handy dandy. Yeah, let's bring up our... tool belt here. Grab our wrench. All right, we got that there mounted. Let's mount the oxygen too. And I'm actually going to put ow. Put another couple here. Okay. Put that in there. Put you in there. Put we'll over here and weld these up. There we go. Yeah, I do think, where the hell did I put the locker? Ah. I do think the, there we go. That way, if we're out doing something stupid, which we all know I have a habit of doing, so. I mean, come on. It's me we're talking about. We all know I'm bound to do something dumb and screw this all up. It is inevitable. I will screw things up. Okay. Righto. Get that going. Alright, so now I can grab the solid generator. And I shall be able to crash that in right here. Really? You're gonna do it that way? Might actually help if I hit the button. Okay. Alright, listen up, Mr. Drilly McDrillface. Undo it. Thank you. There we go. Dookily dookily. Alright, now he said to use this as insurance only. What do you think? What do you guys think is going to happen? Think I'm going to use it as insurance only? Or do you guys think I'm going to be dumb and use it all the time? Actually, I probably will end up being dumb and using it all the time. It does sound like something I'd do, doesn't it? Okay, he said that should not overload the system. Hope he's right. Hate that to kick his butt later. Alright. One more refining to go for this bunch of copper here. Elec. Move that out of my way. Okay. Make the electronics printer. I hope this battery holds. Oi, 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 oi. You know what? I better grab some coal. Where is my... Better grab some coal just real quick. I saw some... Where did I see it? Hey Cole, where did I see you? I know I saw you over here somewhere. The iron. Is it over here? Near the lander, maybe? Hey Cole, where are you? Are you nearby to me? Okay, pipe. All right. Put you right like that. Put you up. All right, where was that coal I saw? All right. There's probably a lot more here. I'm just trying to be careful. I don't accidentally kill myself because of that lander. Yeah, there's a bunch more coal here. Grab up that iron. You can't go wrong there. Wilma, I'm home.
Power low.
Yeah, power bite me. Now let's see if he's right about this. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so that's what it was probably. So I was probably overloading the thing. Alright, so we'll let that do its thing. Thingamabob. I think I'll charge the drill battery while I'm at it. There we go. Okay. Drill battery is charged. Don't have to worry about that. I do need to grab a sip of water. Okay. All right. Once this battery and the charger is done, I'll throw in the battery we have. Excuse me. We're going a little over. We'll go a little over today, just to make sure that we get ourselves back to where we were the other day, last week. Okay, it's almost ready. Boo. Okay. Alright, there it goes. Let that charge. Alright, so we've almost got the pipe bender built. The pipe bender kit built, and then we just got to actually build it. Now, it is too bad that Stationeers doesn't give you the ability to tell your different machines, like the Autolathe, how much you actually want of an item you want to make. If it did, it would actually be a better thing. But it does not do that. My instinct says it's more of a it's more an oversight than anything. There we go. So, you know, that's what my instinct is telling me. And I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be. I don't think I'm going to need that. Okay. That's that way it doesn't. Alright, so that's now doing well, okay. That. So I, you know, it's just my personal belief that, you know, they oh, I need a wrench to deconstruct. They could do that, and then, you know, it would actually give you the ability to conserve your turn that off so we don't lose power. Okay. Alright. I know you both are gonna need... Ah! Thank you. Iron sheets. So that, you know... That's just my way of looking at it, is if they allowed you the ability to set how many of an item you want to make, you want manufactured, it would be better. You know, and that is one thing that Stationeers, I think, got right, or Space Engineers has right. Is that, you know, it does have that ability to set the number of things you want to actually assemble using the assembler. But hey, that's, you know, hey, that's just me. All right. All right, my friends, we got our electronics printer. Let's grab our handy dandy cables. We're going to need more, so I'm going to have to go grab. Anyway, that's just my little rant about that. I may be wrong. I will acknowledge that. All right, so our on Earth. There we go. It's got power. All right, there we go. Now, let me see. Mount. Liquid pipe valve. Water. Okay, so we're going to need that. For this one, we need iron, copper, and gold. Gold, 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 gold. Okay. Oh, it needs silicon. Okay. did not know that. All right. Well, guess I'm going out for a little more silicon. For a little bit of silly stuff. You know, silly stuff. Turn me beacon on so I don't forget it. Alright, let's go find us some silly stuff. Is that silicon? Yeah. I'll be damned. We got silly stuff right here. And for those who don't know, I call silicon silly stuff. I do not know why. I just do. Ooh, I gotta be careful. I don't want to mine that yet. So I will tell you that silicon and water ice look pretty close, pretty similar. The difference is silicon is a little bit shinier. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we really need that much. And I see the beacon, so I don't really need to worry. Haha. Hey. Mom. Alright. Bring this down here. There. How's our battery look? It's alright. Now the arc furnace can actually do refined silicon, so that I did not really know. In this game, in Stationeers, the equivalent of a full-on refinery in Space Engineers is actually the furnace. Huh? Yep. Okay, we'll make the pipe vendor, or the water bottle filler. All right. Next would be the ice crusher. Tell me what we're missing. Make the ice crusher while we're at it. All right. Just quickly grab that kit. Got the ice crusher kit. We got the water bottle filler. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and we'll leave it here for this episode. I will... Oh, that's what I wanted to do. What is this called? Portable connector. Thank you. Let's see, do I... Portable connector. Yeah, put it here. I have enough? I do. Alright. That'll allow us to put down a portable connector for the tank. We'll do that real quick. Start right here for now. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and we'll call it there. We've got everything bolted down now, so we don't have to worry. And I'll pick this up. Put that in there. Okay. We are all set. So what we'll do is in the next episode, we'll start building out our airlock and our habitat. Now that I got a better idea of how things need to go. And we'll do that. And we'll get our, put in our water kit and all that good stuff and start growing our hydroponics. So, that being said, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to tell silly old YouTube that, hey, you want to see more of these awesome videos and you want to help this channel grow. And that'll be a great thing. And be sure to share the link to the channel with others. It does help this wonderful channel grow. And by sharing the link, as I said, by sharing the link, it does help the channel grow and it helps us grow our community as well. And I hope you all have a safe, wonderful, and successful rest of your week. For those of you going back to school this week, I wish you the best. I hope you do well in school and have an awesome school year. For those of you starting in a couple of weeks, I know you can't wait. You should be getting ready. You're going through all that school shopping, and that's always going to be fun for your parents too. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a safe, wonderful, and successful day and rest of your week. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Happy gaming.